Hello guys, how are you? The purpose of this video is to show you some of the gear I'm going to use on my trip to Bolivia. I'm going to leave São Paulo tomorrow. I'm going to be going to Bolivia and then reach Salar Uyuni in the Cordillera dos Andes. The trip it will take about 20 days. When I reach Salar Uyuni, I'm going to do some off-road tracks in order to get to a place called Condor, which is an abandoned train station, but around 5,000 meters of altitude, and I intend to camp there. So I'm going to show you around I've already finished the whole gear in my bike. I made a few changes compared to the video I posted a few months ago. You can click here and see the video on the accessories. I had to do some changes on the bike because I'm going to get a lot of sandy roads, and I had to change the tire and also to get more comfort on long journey. So I'm going to show you around everything I'm going to use and where. I'm going to get some very cold weather up on Salar do Uyuni in the evening. It's about -5 and I intend to camp there. And this place called Condor Station, the temperatures may reach -10 because of the altitude. So I'm going to take a lot of gear for cold weather, and this takes a lot of space. Also, I'm taking some camping gear, which takes one whole luggage. That's why I had to manage things here in order not to have a lot of weight, but it is taking a lot of space. And my panniers are not very large. They only carry 30 liters. So I had to do some adaptations here in order to fit everything I need. Okay. So as for the luggage, I have on my bike panniers from Givi. I decided not to use the metal ones because they're too bulky, too heavy, and not very good for off-roading. So I bought this one from Givi. They have a key. I'm not going to be able to show you, but you can lock on this side support. You can take it and place it on the support very easily. It's very easy to manage, very sturdy, and also it's not very large. So you can see on the bike it's not very large. On the other side, here we go. On this side pannier here, I have my camping gear. I have a tent. I have a blanket, insulation because it's going to get very cold. I have like air mattress, very thin pillow, some cooking stuff for coffee and small, easy cooking things that only for emergency. I'm not planning to camp and do like large meals. It's going to be things for survival purposes. I'm not very used to eating a lot, so it's just to prepare some very easy stuff. On the top here, I have my tripod, my insulation blanket, and that's all. Here I have some of my clothes, tools, and the gear for the cold weather. On the top, I decided to use my BMW bag. I like it a lot. It's waterproof. It fits a lot of things, and it's not very heavy, and it's very easy to manage things inside it. And I'm going to keep my recording gear. Here I have, it's a place where I put my camera, the one I'm recording right now, my drone. I leave my tripod here, and this selfie stick. Okay. Also, on the top of the bike, I have this bag here. This bag, I'm leaving like a muff, the one that you put here, because it's very cold up in the Andes, and the last time I went there I really missed muff, so I'm carrying a muff inside here, some warm clothes, some tools, and some extra things. Okay, I'm also carrying 2 gallons, 5 liters each, to put petrol. In Bolivia, it's well known for people who have problems with petrol, because especially foreigners, it's not very easy to refuel your tank in some places. We intend to go to Condor Station, which is like a 2-day trek, and I'm not sure whether my tank will be able to last for the whole journey. As you probably know, the F850, the ordinary version, has only 15 liters, about 300 kilometers of autonomy. I've already had problems with autonomy, so I'm carrying 2 gallons of petrol just to be safe. Also, I have my top box. I don't like to use top boxes because they shake a lot. I've already left in the past electronic equipment. I broke a laptop because it, when you ride off-road, this part of the bike tends to shake. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it empty with only a few things. Let's put food, put things that are not very heavy. Inside you can see, I'll show you. Now I'm still organizing this bit, but I only have this bottle, which is empty. When I reach Bolivia, I'm gonna put like water in here. I have my off-road, forgot the name, glass. Sorry for my poor English. And I have my waterproofs. That's all I'm taking here because I don't like to put heavy stuff on this part of the bike. Okay. Another important thing is that my bag here, this BMW bag, it's very easy to remove it and put it up here. So if I want it to take away from here and put it there, it's like 2 minutes. I have my tank bag, SW Motech. On my tank bag I carry, let me show you. I carry my extra GoPro, my passport, documents, mask, because probably in Bolivia you have to wear masks when you go places, some snacks, a pen knife, a light, headlights, some small stuff for the ones that you need easy access. Okay. Also, I decided to install this screen because it goes higher. The other one I had, the deflector, especially when you go on motorways, the wind was touching my head and it wasn't very comfortable. I decided to get this one. If I'm riding off-road, I can remove this. It's a little bit more comfortable. Okay. What else? I'll show you around the bike. Sorry for my dogs. This is my GPS, the one I have a video. You can see up here. Well, I think that's it in terms of gear for the trip. It's a lot of stuff. It's not very heavy. The bike is not heavy because here you have like 5 kilos. On the other side you have more, 7 kilos here, 7 kilos there. And my video equipment, it's not very, the drone is like 250 grams plus the remote control and batteries, extra batteries. Inside the pannier with my clothes, I have like my cables to charge things. So that's it basically. I'm going to show you now the gear I'm wearing. Here's the bike. Okay. So here's the gear. First of all, I like to wear this. This is like my water camelback. It's from Givi. Okay, my gloves. I wear the BMW gloves. I haven't had time to wash them. Put it here. I'm sorry for the focus. It's the best one I've already had. I had the ones in the past. BMW is very good. I think they make the best gear for adventure bikes. So that's why I buy only BMW gear. Okay. This is my trousers. It's a little bit dirty. BMW as well. Okay. And my jacket, which is the BMW Rallye 3 or 4. I've had the 2, the 3, and now I've got this one. I wear every time this jacket. It's also for me the best one in the market. You know, it's expensive, but you have everything you need there. You can get like warm weather, you can open it, and if you get cold weather, you have like an underlayer which is very effective. So you know, you can buy. It's expensive, yeah. I know BMW charges a lot of money for the stuff they sell, but they are very good quality. Okay, this is my helmet, Arai, the Japanese helmet. I've got my GoPro here. I've got my communicator. You can listen to some music and, you know, get some different sounds. So once again, my bike, you to see. Okay, it looks bulky, heavy, but it's not heavy. It's not. Everything is light. Remember, it's important to bear in mind that I'm going to stay. It's a 20-day trip, a camping trip to a different country, about 10,000 miles, and so I have to take a lot of stuff. I have oil, extra oil, and I have a lot of tools, you know, to change the rear pads. And probably I won't find parts for this bike in Bolivia. In the place if I went to the big cities, I would probably find it, but I'm not going there. I'm just going to go through big cities, but I'm not staying. So I'm taking the parts that I think I'm going to need. Okay, especially oil, because these BMW bikes, they always you always diminish a little bit the oil during long trips. Okay. I washed my bike yesterday. I cleaned the chain with diesel. It's very impeccable. Everything maintained in-house. And I think that's it. Well, I think during the trip I'm going to show you the places I'm going, and also on the way back when I return, I'm going to do a review on each one of these stuff. Bear in mind that it's 10,000 kilometers on tough terrains. Well, I hope these things are good, and I'm going to tell you if it's not. Okay, all the best, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm probably gonna post the videos during my trip only after, at the end, because you know I'm not gonna be able to edit. I'm not taking my laptop. I'm only taking a hard drive to store the files, and I'm probably going to, on the way back, to edit all the files and post to you guys.